Welcome to What the Wrestling, the podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
You're listening to the What the Wrestling podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is.
Tiger uppercut.
Full. Let's try that again. Full gear, everybody.
Finish him.
Full gear is come and gone. We got 100,000 matches, but we made it through, y'all. We made it through. Thank the Lord. We made it through. Listen, first things first, we are here for a good time, not a long time, but I'm always on time. Let's get this party started. Let's go. Yes. It's I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. I am your host, RJD, and we are here to talk about Full Gear. But before we do, we got to announce something in the room. It's my birthday, baby.
I said, give me a hell yeah.
It's a black brother's birthday up in here, RJD. Yes, it is my birthday, and I am happy to say 38 rotations around the sun, and I am grateful. Man, time flies when you're having fun, and all I want to do is say thank you to each and every one of you, whether it's 100 or 1,000 people watching me. I appreciate everybody, and we're gonna hit the Don DeMarco one more time. Yes, it is my birthday. Yes, I am grateful, and yes, I love wrestling, and we are here to talk about wrestling, but it's my birthday, so feel free to drop a comment in and say happy birthday to a brother. You know what I'm saying? Feel free to jump in, hit the like button. I'm gonna say hit the like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel rolling across the bottom of your screen. What the Wrestling? Follow your boy. Now, secondly, follow me, RJD699 on the Twitter. I am not live on Twitter tonight. Tonight we are doing just straight. We doing Instagram. We got the live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So hit the like button, drop in, say hello. Hello. If I'm not seeing your chats, Please forgive me. If I'm not seeing your chats, please forgive me, especially on Instagram. I don't know if they're going through. So if they are going through, great. If they're not going through, hop over to YouTube, hop over to Facebook, What the Wrestling, hit the like button. Listen, Full Gear, y'all. Full Gear has come and gone, and we are going to talk about it. First things first, man, oh man. Was it a good show? Yes, it was a good show. Yes, it was a good show. Full Gear was a good show, and I know a lot of people always talking about, yo, Full Gear, AEW sucks, I'm tired of AEW, FAEW. Nah, man, we're not going to do all that.
Nope.
Not today. We're not going to do all that. Full Gear was a good show. So we're not going to sit up here and beat up on AEW because it's the popular thing to do. No, Full Gear was a good show, had some good wrestling, and, you know, we did our damn thing. You know, they did their damn thing. Now, was it a perfect show? No. Did it have some surprises? Yes. Did it have some unpredictable stuff? Yes. Is that what I love? Absolutely. Unpredictability. I love it. I didn't know what was going to happen, what was going to go right, what was going to go left. But what I do know is that they did their damn thing. All right. So overall, as a show, Full Gear, very good. Not their best show, but good. Still good. So let's get that out of the way. Secondly, we got a returning Swerve Strickland. Don DeMarco for that.
Don DeMarco.
That's always a good thing. When you have a top guy that's out and then he comes back, it shakes things up. The ending of the show was great. So Swerve coming back, 100% A1 there. I'm glad Mr. Swerve is back. And my man Swerve been hitting the gym because he's jacked. So Swerve hitting the gym. Good thing we got him back. That's also great. Now, with that being said, I don't know what. I guess we'll get to it in the main event. You know what? We could go to it now. Let's just go to it now. We already here, right? I don't know why the hell they. Well, first things first. Before we even get into the main event, I don't know why the hell they took the title off of Hangman so soon. I mean, I'm not mad that Joe got the title because it's Joe, Samoa Joe. Let's not get it twisted. But they could have kept the damn title on Hangman for this, man. Hangman, a short title reign. Joe is a transitional champion. I thought we were maybe going to get MJF back, but instead we got Joe. So I'm not mad at it. But my thing is, now you're going to start telling another story with Swerve and Hangman going after Joe, or is Joe and Swerve going to have something going on? Is Swerve going for the title? Is Hangman going for the title? Are they going to cancel each other out? Do one of them get the title and then MJF comes out of nowhere and says,
"You stupid"?
Nope, title is mine. Is that what happened? I don't know. So there's a lot that could potentially happen. There's a lot that's going on, but I ain't mad at it. It's unpredictable and it's something new and it's something, that they swerved us all. So I'm not going to sit here and be mad at that. That's just me. So with that being said, I was going to go through, start from the bottom, but no, I'm start from the top, and I'm going to bring it from the bottom. Shout out to ET. And first things first, what I do want to get through is Don DeMarco for my boy Colton.
Don DeMarco.
I hope this gets clipped up. I'm gonna ask the team to clip this up. Listen, my boy Colton was on Collision. He was on the pay-per-view. He had the arm spot when Swerve came back, and the big black dude that Swerve's arm kind of broke. That was Colton. So shout out to Colton making it to TV, man. Listen, man, you're gonna feel better, bro. Feel better. So we're gonna clip this up. And we're going to shout Colton out, man. Shout out to Colton, real talk, making it to TV, getting a lot of praise backstage for that spot, as he should. So shout out to him. But first things first, let's start from the top. Let's get the pre-show out the way. We had the Bang Bang Gang. Bang Bang. They won the $200,000 Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. Good stuff. We love the Bang Bang Gang. Moving on. We had the Boom Boom the Boom and Doom defeating RPG Vice. Great. And we had Hook and Eddie Kingston beating the Workhorsemen. Hook will make another return coming back. What's up? Yeah, it's my birthday, man. Don DeMarco for me. We Don DeMarco on for me all night.
Don DeMarco.
Hit the like button on your way in. And we do have El Sky Team. They retained the CMLL World Trios titles. And yeah, that was that. So let's get into the pay-per-view. We got the Bastard. Pack versus Darby Allin. Now, we all know Darby is crazy as all hell. Let's pick this up when Darby gets literally gorilla pressed and thrown onto the floor. This brother's tolerance for pain. And yeah, shout out to you, man. Don DeMarco for you.
Don DeMarco.
Appreciate you. Yeah, Darby's nuts, but we love Darby, so we're not going to sit up here and act like we don't. We love Darby, but the man is crazy. He's absolutely crazy. So let's pick it up towards the end. We have Packy locks in the Brutalizer after a massive lariat, but you cannot keep Darby down. Allin powers his way to the bottom rope. Pac goes for the Black Arrow, but Allin evades it, locks in the Scorpion Deathlock, but that darn dastardly Wheeler Yuta comes out of nowhere, distracts the ref, giving Pac Sting's bat and knocks whack-a-mole. He whack-a-moles Darby Allin, and Pac gets the win. Now, this is most likely playing into the fact that Moxley lost, Pac wins. So, why are we following a loser again? This is probably where they're going. Nothing wrong here. Pac is crazy. Pac is nuts. Darby's nuts. It all works out. Now we have the Babes of Wrath versus the Sisters of Sin, Timeless, Love Bombs, and Megan Bain and Marina Shafir with Penelope Ford over there as well. All of these lovely ladies are absolutely fantastic at what they do, and I love them all. They are all great. I was pulling for the Babes of Wrath. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but nope. It was not to be determined today. So we pick it up towards the end of the match. Cameron hits a blind tag on Shafir, and Timeless crossbody. She hits a crossbody on Storm. The Sisters of Sin break up the pinfall attempt. Storm tries to end Cameron, but Bane suplexes them both. Sisters of Sin before it gets body checked. The pounce by Willow Nightingale. 6 end up outside, and Storm and Cameron trade 2 counts. Storm hits the package, getting the pinfall, and she hit her with the Storm Zero, and that's all she wrote. So they won, so they get to choose their stipulation at the semifinal match in the AEW World Tag Team Championship Tournament. Now, I'm still holding out for the Babes of Wrath, but Tony and Marina Shawakawa probably are going to win. We got our Lion 31 hit the like button, but shut him out. Don DeMarco for you. Appreciate you, bro. But man, I'm really pulling. I really want the Babes of Wrath to win this tournament. I don't know why. I don't think they're gonna win, but I really want them to win. And I don't care. That's just me. I do want them to win. And my apologies if you're on the YouTube side. It is not. It seems to be. It's not vertical. It's horizontal. I mean, it's not horizontal. It's vertical. And I don't know why it's doing that. It should not have done that, but it is what it is. I kind of can't change it. So we're going to ride through. But my apologies for it not being vertical. I will get that fixed on the next stream. All right, moving on. So we got Brodito versus FTR. Now, we all knew the writing was on the wall. But the only thing that kind of took me out of this was the kickouts. We had 151 kickouts towards the end of this match, and that kind of took me out of it. I'm not gonna lie. Now listen, I am not the kickout stickler. I know there's a lot of people who are like, yo, I don't care about the kickouts, or yo, it's too many kickouts. I'm not the kickout stickler. I'm not. I don't mind the kickouts. But for here, we had one too many freaking kickouts to my liking. All right, one too many. It's a little bit upsetting. But other than that, we all know FTR. Excuse me, I am a little under the weather. We all know FTR is. We all knew they were getting the belts because we know Edge and Christian, Mr. Cope, and Christian are coming back. So at the end of the day, we knew this was coming, so we can't even really be mad at it. But yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we all knew what was coming, so we can't be mad. Let's pick this up towards the end. We have Bandito counters a Shadow Machine with a DDT, but FTR hit one. King shows up to make the save. Wheeler Yuta grabs one of the title belts. Cash Wheeler grabs one of the title belts, but the ref sees it. He uses it anyway, and Bandito kicks out of the cover anyways, one of the many kickouts. Brodito hit a Shadow Machine on hardwood. He kicks out at 2. Bandito counters FTR again, but Wheeler kicks out again, and FTR hits King with the spike. Hits King with a spike on the apron. Bandito kicks out multiple times after FTR hit him again. Shadow Machine to Bandito, and that's all she wrote. And new tag team champions of the world, FTR. Now, what I will say is this Brodito team, Bandito and Brody King, both come out of this looking better than they went in. I almost don't want them to break up. Now, I don't want them to go into purgatory, and you know they're going to have a lot more going on with this title moving forward. So at the end of the day, they ain't going to have anything to do. Bandito's going to do his thing. Brody King's going to do his thing. But I thoroughly enjoyed these two as a tag team. And they won the tag team titles, got a little run with them. They got a run longer than I thought they would have. And I'm not mad at it. But now the story must go on with FTR, and we know who's coming to get them is Cope and Christian. So that's where the story's going. I'm not mad at it, but both Bandito and Brody King, finally Brody King is getting, like, the brother's so freaking talented, and finally he's getting some burn. It's about damn time. But man, looking forward to Cope. I'm looking forward to the matches that Cope and Christian and FTR are going to have. Now, we have the Casino Gauntlet inaugural AEW National Champion crowned. Now, we all know we do not and did not need this freaking title, but this is another mid-card title, and it gives the people something to do, so they got something to do. So, first we had Shelton and Bobby Lashley first. Excuse me, Shelton and Bobby Lashley first. We had Ricochet and Claudio out there. We had Daniel Garcia out there. We had Freshly Squeezed, Orange Cassidy, Wheeler Yuta, Kevin Knight, Roderick Strong. We had Mark Davis and the Don Callis family at number 10. We had Speedball, Mike Bailey. We had Daddy Magic. Him and Mr. Daniel Garcia got into it. A lot of history there. And yeah, so these were all the competitors in this match. This match was great. There's a lot going on. Basically everybody looked good. Claudio looked like a goddamn beast. Claudio Castagnoli, by God, this guy. Savage.
Oh my God!
This guy's a goddamn savage, I tell you. Claudio looked great. Everybody looks good. But in the end, Ricochet pins Knight with the spirit gun, and that's all she wrote there. So Ricochet is your inaugural AEW National Champion. I was hoping for Switchblade because I thought Switchblade would be on his way back, but no. Switchblade not back yet, unfortunately. Maybe later. So we'll see. Shout out to Switchblade, though. Shout out to the Switchblade. All right. John Moxley, Marina Shafir versus Kyle O'Reilly in a no-holds-barred match. The only thing I can say is we had blood. Lots and lots of blood. Blood all over the place. Now, before I get into it, the one thing I will say that I was kind of confused on is the match order. Because the way they have these matches scheduled kind of sucked. So
You stupid. Nope.
and here's why. You had blood in this match. Then you have Kyle Fletcher and Mark Briscoe. You have blood in that match. And then you got Kenny Omega, Jurassic Express. Then you got the women. But with all of this blood going on in the middle of the show, and it's not that I don't like blood or mind blood. It's just that you had two blood matches back to back. And then you got the cage match, which should have blood in it. And then at the end of the day, first of all, Hope Samoa Joe got a blood transfusion because Jesus, he was bleeding all over the place. But it took away from the match, and I feel bad for the ladies and the main eventers, because the crowd is dead. Not only are they sitting there for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours like they were at an 8-hour job, but they're sitting there for all of this time, 5 hours plus the pre-show. And by the time you get to 11, 12 on the East Coast, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, the crowd is dead. They're tired. They want to go home. They're sleepy. I'm watching this on my couch and I'm half asleep. And my wife never makes it to the end of these shows. When I'm watching wrestling and I order a pay-per-view, or I'm watching a PLE or a main event or whatever, my wife picks it. She goes to a corner on the couch. She goes to scroll, look for cooking stuff, whatever she's looking for business, hitting people up, whatever she's doing. And by 10:30, she's like, and by 10:45, she's out of there. And I'm sitting there watching it by myself, just eating popcorn, all that. My wife never makes it to the end of these shows, ever. And she loves to watch the ladies wrestle. She loves it. But we know the shows are long, but the match placement and the matches themselves could have been a little better. That's all I'm saying. But the whole story here was Kyle O'Reilly got his arm readjusted, rearranged, whatever you want to call it, Pillmanized. And because of that, that was the story of the match. But in the end, he got a whole submission with a leg lock, knee bar, whatever. He got the whole submission on Mr. Moxley. And Mr. Moxley taps out again.
Give me a hell yeah.
That boy tapping out a lot. So, like I said, why are we following a loser? Moxley been tapping out. The crowd is saying, you tapped out. You tapped out. We got tap outs all over the place. There's a lot going on. I'm telling you, it's coming. They are going to turn on that man and beat the holy hell out of him. And then he is going to take a much earned 1 month vacation, whatever. But it's coming. Kyle O'Reilly wins, and Moxley even gives him the head nod, like, you got me. And after that, then they begin. He sees that he's on the floor half dead, and then he's like, oh, should I kick his ass? Should I not kick his ass? Then he goes and beats him up anyway.
Nope.
And after that, the conglomeration come out to help him, but Daniel Garcia gave Claudio a look like, why are we following the loser again? So we see what's going on here. The end is near for the Death Riders, or the Death Riders as we know it. Then we got Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe in a no DQ match. If Mark Briscoe loses, he joins the Don Callis family. This was a good match, as always. And the new TNT champion, Mark Briscoe, Don DeMarco. We had a lot going on here. We got basically this was a TLC match, but the end came where Fletcher tried to grab the screwdriver, basically El Kabong hit Mark Briscoe's head. Briscoe fights off the attempt. He puts Fletcher through a barbed wire table with the J Gorilla, and that was all she wrote. Now, shout out to Mark Briscoe, finally won the big one. Kenny Omega, or Kenny Omega, one of the best entrances in the business, versus with Jurassic Express versus Josh Alexander and the Broke Bucks for $1 million. So this was as advertised. This was great, but the end came where Perry hits a diving DDT on Alexander. Luchasaurus tags in, goes after the Young Bucks. Matt Jackson tries to kick out after Nick is dropped onto him, but there is a turn of events, and the Young Bucks are now officially not the Broke Bucks anymore, and the Young Bucks get the win here, and I think they needed the win. I love the Broke Bucks stuff. It looked like they were having fun again, doing different things with different ideas. They can't afford entrance music. They got their old entrance music from when they were kids. Like, this whole Broke Buck stuff has been great, but it's been long enough. What do you do now? You bring back the Elite. You try to tell another story, see what else is going on. The landscape of AEW is different now. So perfect time to bring the Elite back. The Don Callis family, they take the Young Bucks. They give them the bag of money. They walk them up the ramp. Young Bucks, Kenny Omega's getting his ass kicked, so they drop the money and they come back. First of all, you don't drop the money. You stupid. You take the money and then you'll run back to save Kenny. They come back, they save Kenny, and in the end, the crowd is saying, hug it out, hug it out. And they do, they hug it out. Kenny Omega smacks their hand, they don't shake it out, they hug it out, and that's all she wrote. I loved it. I loved it. Then we had Chris Statlander versus Mercedes. 13 belts, Monet. All right. This was a good match, but the problem here is the same problem that they always face. And the same problem that they always face is that the ladies had the unfortunate problem of going on second to last when the crowd is half dead and the people at home are like this on their couch sleeping. So the ladies had a good match. It's just the crowd didn't really get into it until the end because they were tired. So we can't be mad at them for being tired. Like, they were tired. It is what it is. But I love the fact that and still Chris Statlander. Y'all know I love me some Statlander. I'm grateful that she's champ. I love the fact that she's champ. I think Chris Statlander, between her, Jamie Hayter, and Willow, I think I want them all to get great title reigns because I think they're all freaking fantastic, all of them. But they got a lot of talented ladies on this roster. A lot of talent. But the end came where Monet ends up on the rope, but Statlander catches her. Monet counters and hits a Hurricane Rana. She attacks with a Meteor and then covers, but Statlander kicks out. Monet goes for the Monet Maker. Statlander counters. They both keep countering each other for a few times. Monet with the armbar. Statlander hit her own crossface, which is cool. She backed her into a corner. Monet, and then she drops Monet down, picks her up, hits her with the Saturday Night Fever, and gets the win. And at the end of the day, one by one, Mercedes Moné is going to have to start dropping those belts. And when she finally drops all 1,300 of her belts, then and only then will she become El Champion of AEW. So I think that is the story that they're going to tell. She's going to have to drop all the belts before she wins the big one, because this elusive women's AEW title is the only one she cannot win. Then we had the Hangman, Adam Page versus Samoa Joe in a steel cage match. So let's fast forward to the end. So Paul Turner gets hit. Joe is down for the count. Doesn't appear that the ref is going to get up. Powerhouse Hobbs breaks the chain off the damn steel cage because he's a powerhouse. Powerhouse Hobbs breaks the chain off the door, gets in the cage. Page comes back. Because the door is open, he's able real quick to hit a buckshot lariat. Paul Turner is still out. Hook comes out. He grabs the title, and he whacks Page over the head with it. Samoa Joe picks Page up, puts him on the apron, the top turnbuckle, hits the Muscle Buster onto the title, and the new AEW Men's World Champion, Samoa Joe. So for the Hangman, for Samoa Joe, I ain't mad at it. But after all of that happens, the lights go out, and then you hear whose house? And then you see a big Swerve's house with Prince Nana, you know, yeah, so Swerve is back. He put on about 10, 15 pounds of straight muscle. So he's jacked to the gills. And he's got new entrance music now. It is going to take some getting used to. And that's okay. I'm not mad at it. It's going to take some getting used to, though. It will. But the fact of the matter is, Swerve comes out, Hangman, he's a bloody mess. He gets up, he's all got the crazy eyes. He doesn't even realize Swerve. Well, he probably does, but he doesn't realize Swerve is there. Swerve whips everybody's ass, and then Swerve, he beats up on the ops, and he beats up on the extras that were there. Shout out to my brother Colton Charles. And that's all she wrote. Swerve and Hangman stand tall, and that is all she wrote for Full Gear. It ended fantastic. I always love a good plot twist. I always love a good swerve, no pun intended. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes, man. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. I really am. Now, just so you guys know, here is the schedule for the next couple of days. Today is my birthday, so please hit the like button. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to all my channels. So I will be doing the SmackDown where Brock busts his ass, and Monday Night Raw. I'll be doing that tomorrow. So look out for that. I'll be doing that either tomorrow or I'll do it late tonight and then I'll put it out tomorrow. So look out for that, because I probably will put it out tonight. And then obviously tomorrow's Wednesday, so AEW Dynamite I probably will do Friday. That video will come out Friday, and then we will have a What the Wrestling news brief for the wrestling news that I missed some of last week, and also the Ariel Helwani, the Swerve Strickland, his interview with Chris Van Vliet. Then I'm going to talk about the Ariel Helwani with Tony Khan. So we do have some What the Wrestling news brief that will be coming to you after Thanksgiving. Most likely Black Friday, or most likely Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to be putting like 3 or 4 videos out this weekend. So look out for all my videos. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on TikTok, like my ish. Shout out to everybody rocking with me, What the Wrestling, on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, and on X, and on Instagram, because we live right now on Instagram, baby. So shout out to everybody rocking with me. I rock with all y'all. Thank you very much as always, and hit the like button on your way out. As for me, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Be safe. Peace.
Down the Marco.